So community is situated around the United Phosphorus Limited warehouse. That's in Umhlanga, north of Durban, that caught fire during the July civil unrest. They are still reeling from the aftermath of toxic smoke and chemical spillage. So back in July, the warehouse containing hazardous chemicals was set alight. Investigations now reveal that the warehouse may have flouted environmental regulations to contain a number of hazardous chemicals. The India-based company UPL is now facing criminal charges. Newzroom Afrika's Karinda Jagmohan has been tracking that story. She filed this report from the local community.
Residents of the Blackburn informal settlement are still feeling the aftermath of the fire and chemical spillage that occurred here in Konubia near north of Durban. This is where the UPL warehouse caught fire. That warehouse, we understand now, is alleged to have illegally contained a number of hazardous chemicals in the warehouse when it caught fire, and it's affected now the local environmental systems, but as well as the health of people living nearby. I'm joined by Babalo Masipula, who's a representative for this community. Thank you for speaking to us, sir. Yesterday there was a meeting that you attended with the Environmental Affairs Department, and they gave feedback. They said they're going to criminally charge the company. But you told me now that some of the workers are still feeling the aftermath. Tell me just more about this, what you were telling me now.
Yes, thanks very much for the time. Now we attended the meeting yesterday. UPL was just briefing us on where they are according to what they are doing in making sure that the residents that are surrounding the warehouse are safe. As you know that during the looting, the guys or the surroundings, they went there and destroy everything. But what they said yesterday, they just gave us what they are planning to do. Because even now, there are people who were tested 2 weeks back by the company that they are working for, because there are residents who are part of the cleaning campaign that is happening along the river. Those people, after they did the medical, they find them that their urine is mixed with the chemical. As a result, they said they must go back to their homes and stay about 2 weeks drinking water, and then after 2 weeks they will test them again. But the problem, we don't know about those people who didn't get tested, because it will seem seem like there are so many people who have affected by the chemical, but we don't know because we didn't do the test. But we only know about only 7 people who were tested. But those people are still working there at King George, where their main offices are, because they are just doing the cleaning in the yard, washing their cars and trucks, just to keep them busy, so that they can earn something.
So let me just ask you, are people worried about what the long-term impacts will be? Because I've heard some people are still having very heavy chest pains now. Are you seeing that?
Yeah, yes, there are. People, even during, I think, a month ago, people were complaining, and most of the complaints was that we are affected now, but we don't know or after 3 months what is going to happen in their lives. Even us, myself, I'm just worried, because I'm also the resident. I'm breathing this chemical each and every day, even during the night, because we are just living in the shacks. We are just worried of what is going to happen in the long term.